So today I'm going to be showing you my entire Blu-ray collection. This is a video I've been wanting to do for a while, so without further ado, let's get started. Okay, starting from alphabetical order, we have 8 Mile, 10 Cloverfield Lane, very underrated thriller, very good movie. 28 Days and 28 Weeks Later, absolutely love these films. I'm looking really forward to 28 Years Later. 127 Hours. Not the most rewatchable movie, but definitely a really good movie. 1917, great movie. A Clockwork Orange. Ad Astra. Alien, classic. Aliens, I think is better, personally. I'm more of an Aliens fan, but I do really like Alien as well. It's still a really cool movie. Alien vs Predator. American Gangster. American History X, great movie. Some of these are still in the wrapping, but there are some movies in the wrapping that I have seen. So yeah, American Psycho, example, I have seen this movie. Great movie, absolutely love it. I need to say an American History in London. An American Werewolf in London, that's what I meant to say. And then finally we have Ant-Man and the Wasp. Been meaning to pick up the first Ant-Man movie, not sure when I'll do that. Apocalypto. Apocalypse Now, the final cut. You'll notice some of these movies are still in the wrapping. That's because I've bought them recently, or I just haven't got around to watching them yet. But yeah, Assault on Precinct 13, A Quiet Place, great movie. Assassin's Creed with the lenticular slip. Audition. Avatar on 4K. You know, not the greatest movie in the world, but you know, I really like the visuals. So yeah, Avengers Assemble. Avengers Infinity War, great movie. Avengers Endgame. I'm not as big on it as some people, but it's still a good movie. Baby Driver, one of my favourite Edgar Wright movies. Back to the Future trilogy. Bad Boys 1 and 2. Batman, 1989, great movie. Well, good movie, I wouldn't say great movie. Batman Returns, very Tim Burton-ish, but you know, it's just, you know, it's just still an okay movie. You know, it's not that bad of a movie. The Dark Knight trilogy on 4K, great movies, some of the best movies ever made. The Batman, I have seen this movie, it's just in the wrapping. Absolutely fantastic movie. I'm still yet to watch the 4K of it. I'm sure this movie is going to look amazing on 4K. But yeah, I do really like this movie. I'm just not that big on the third act. I will say that. The third act got a little bit too, like, big for its own boots, in my opinion. But that's just me. Batman Assault on Arkham, not really a Batman movie, more of a Suicide Squad movie. But, you know. Batman Dark Knight Returns Part 1. Batman The Dark Knight Returns Part 2. Still got to watch these. Batman Gotham by Gaslight. Great concept, okay movie. Batman Mask of the Phantasm. Fantastic Batman movie. One of the best Batman movies. And it's literally a 1 hour and 16-minute animated movie. And it is explored Batman in a way how a lot of Batman movies haven't. Great movie. Really, really good movie. Battle Royale. Some people really love this movie. I think it's good. I'm not as head over heels for it as a lot of people are. Beetlejuice. Fantastic movie. This is one of those ones that's still in the wrapping, but I have seen it. I just rewatched this movie recently because the second one obviously came out. I love this movie. Just so much fun. Just such a fun movie. Great soundtrack. Great performance by Michael Keaton. The Big Lebowski. You know, it's complicated. A lot of ins, a lot of outs. Big Trouble in Little China. Probably John Carpenter's weirdest movie, to be fair. Black Panther. A bit overrated, to be fair. I don't really like that movie that much. Blade Runner. That's Blade Runner, the final cut. I don't have like the 57 other cuts of Blade Runner. Blade Trilogy, I've seen the first movie and I've seen Blade Trinity. I haven't seen the second one. I'm still yet to watch the second one, but I do really like Blade 1. I think Blade 1's a great movie, and Blade Trinity is a pretty terrible movie. It was so bad Wesley Snipes didn't even want to promote it. The Blob on Criterion. Boogie Nights with Marky Mark. Below, probably my favourite Johnny Depp movie. I absolutely love this movie. It's just fantastic, great drama. Is a little bit long though, I will say that. It is a little bit too long for its own good. Bottle Rocket. Only Wes Anderson film I have, I believe. The Bourne Identity, great movie. Bourne Supremacy. Bourne Ultimatum. The Bourne Legacy. And Jason Bourne. A lot of Bourne movies. Boys in the Hood. Oh my god, my Blu-ray's almost fell. Boys in the Hood on 4K. Buried, one of my favourite thrillers. Burn After Reading. The only other Coen Brothers movies I have, other than Big Lebowski. The Business. The Cabin in the Woods, just rewatched this recently because it was on Amazon Prime. Great movie, absolutely love it. It's one of those movies, it starts off, you know, kind of okay. It gets pretty decent in the middle, and then by the end of the movie, it has one of the best third acts to like any movie I've ever seen. So it's a really good movie. I really like Cabin in the Woods. The Cornetto trilogy comes with Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End. Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz are two of my favourite films of all time. I've actually argued they are probably tied for my favourite film of all time. If I had to pick one, I don't know, I always go back and forth, but I think for now I'm going to say Hot Fuzz is probably my favourite movie of all time. But Shaun of the Dead is such a close second. It's a great movie. I absolutely love it. And The World's End is a really good movie as well, but I've never quite loved it quite as much as Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. But that's just me. Candyman. Casino. I don't have Goodfellas, been meaning to pick that up. Catch Me If You Can. One of those movies, you know, it's still in the wrapping, but I have seen it. I watched this movie on TV a few years back. Great movie. One of Steven Spielberg's best movies. Chinatown. City of God. Coffee. Pangria. Commando. Let off some steam, Bennett. Copland. The Crow. You know, this is one of those movies that a lot of people really love. I think it's fine. I think it has some really cool action sequences, but it is a little bit cheesy. It is a little bit cheesy for me, but that's just me. Cujo. Good movie. I think this movie just gets a little bit too caught up with its drama aspects. Like, the drama aspects have kind of fall flat for me, but the horror aspects of this movie are actually really good. When it focuses on the horror aspects, this movie is really, really good. Daredevil. I don't know why I have it. It's a terrible movie. Deadpool. Great movie. Deadpool 2, not as good as the first movie, but it's still a good movie, and I will pick up Deadpool 3 when that comes out on Blu-ray. Deliverance. The Descent. Django Unchained. Donnie Darko. Dread 3D. Drive. I need to say Deep Water. Don't Breathe. I don't know why I need to say Deep Water. I don't have any movie called Deep Water. Don't Breathe. Great movie. Really good movie. Duel. Spielberg's first movie. Dunkirk. And then, yeah, okay, we have the other pile here. Elysium. Rewatched this movie semi-recently. Well, I rewatched it at the beginning of the year, so it's not even recent at all. Great movie. Really, really good movie. I don't have District 9. And Chappie sucks. I really don't like Chappie, so I'll never have that movie. Event Horizon. The Evil Dead trilogy, Sam Raimi's first movies. Evil Dead 2013. Fight Club. Not going to make the joke. The Exorcist. The Exorcist 3, the only two Exorcist movies worth having. The Faculty. If you like Scream, you really like this movie. It's a great movie. Falling Down. Fantastic Four. Terrible movie. Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. I bought some of these as a kid, okay? Fighting with My Family. Great movie. Finding Nemo. Great movie. Finding Dory. Good movie. The Fly. Jeff Goldblum turns into a fly for like an hour and a half. It's a great movie. The Fog. Four Lions. One of the best comedies there is. Great movie. Riz Ahmed should have got nominated for something for that movie because he was really good in it. From Dusk Till Dawn, probably my favourite George Clooney performance, and probably my favourite George Clooney movie. Great movie. Get Out. Fantastic. The Gentleman. Ghost Dog, The Way of the Samurai. Ghost Watch. Great movie. Very well acted. One of the best one of the best ghost movies out there. Really, really good movie. And it was made for TV, and it puts a lot of horror movies to shame. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. G.I. Joe Retaliation. The Gift. One of my favourite thrillers. Absolutely love this movie. Very disturbing towards the end. Gladiator. The Godfather. The Godfather Part 2. I've really been meaning to watch those movies. Godzilla 98. Terrible movie. Godzilla 2014. I haven't seen. The Goonies. Classic. Gran Torino. Clint Eastwood plays a racist old man for like a couple of hours, and it's actually a really, really good movie. Hardcore Henry. I don't really like this movie. I think I'm probably going to get rid of it. The Hateful Eight. Heathers. Hellboy. Great movie. Well, good movie. I like Hellboy 1. Hellboy 2 is a great movie. Hellboy 2, The Golden Army, is much better than the first movie. Hellraiser. Hercules, probably my favourite Disney animated movie. Absolutely love it. Other than Tarzan, I would say that's probably my favourite Disney animated movie. Hitman, it's not the greatest movie, but it's alright. Hotel Transylvania. And finally, House. Great movie. One of the most bizarre things I've ever seen in my life, but I love it. It's so good. The music is absolutely fantastic in this movie. And it's just really weird, man. That movie is quite the experience. Hulk, 2003. Good movie. Not great, but it's a good movie. I Am Legend. Really good movie. I'm not really sure how I feel about getting a sequel, but it's alright. Inglourious Bastards. You ever heard of the Bear Jew? The Interview with the Vampire. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. The Invisible Man, 2020. Great movie. I, Robot. Iron Man. One of my favourite Marvel movies ever. Iron Man 2. Iron Man 3. Stephen King's It, the miniseries. Haven't seen that yet, but I do plan on watching it. It 2017, great movie. It Chapter 2, it's alright. I like it enough to own it, but I don't love it. It Follows, been really meaning to watch that. Jackie Brown. The Italian Job, 1969. Jingle All the Way. Put the cookie down. No! Those are my cookies. John Wick 1 and 2. Love those movies. Not really that big on 3, and I haven't seen 4. That's why I don't have them. But John Wick 1 and 2 are great movies. Joker, great movie. Looking really forward to the second one. Zack Snyder's Justice League, very, very long, but I really enjoy it. Justice League, The Flashpoint Paradox. The Karate Kid. Kick-Ass. I'm just gonna... Yeah. Kick-Ass. Kick-Ass 2. Kindergarten Cop. Bring the toys back to the carpets. Bring them back to the carpets. Kidulthood. Kingsman, The Secret Service. I know you said The Golden Circle. Great movie. Blu-rays are falling everywhere. Kingsman, The Golden Circle. Kill Bill Volume 1. Kill Bill Volume 2. And Kill List. Great movie. Really, really good movie. Okay. A lot of stuff happening here. Got movies falling everywhere. It's crazy. Where's the next part? Okay, it's over here. Kong Skull Island. Layer Cake. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Life. Logan. The Losers. Not that great of a movie, but I have it. The Machinist, one of my favourite thrillers. Great movie. Mad Max, good movie, you know, not gonna blow anyone's mind, but it's a good movie. Mad Max The Road Warrior. Mad Max Fury Road. The Mask. The Matrix, great movie. Don't really need to tell anyone that. The Maze Runner Scorch Trials, I do want to get the other two because I do enjoy them. Good movies. Memento. Men in Black, one of my favourite sci-fi movies of all time. I absolutely love it. It's absolutely fantastic. Men in Black 2. Men in Black 3. I really enjoy Men in Black 3. I think it's a really good movie. Men in Black 2. Men in Black 2 kind of sucks, but you know, I have it. Menace to Society. Monsters University. Mortal Kombat 2021. The Mummy trilogy comes with The Mummy, The Mummy Returns, and The Mummy, The Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, or Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. I've seen the first two. They're kind of guilty pleasures, really fun. I haven't seen Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. The Mummy 2017. I don't hate this movie. It's kind of enjoyable. Bit of a guilty pleasure. Nightcrawler. Just a fantastic movie. I've only seen it once though, but I do really like this movie. I think it's a great movie. And again, Riz Ahmed should have been nominated for something. It's criminal that this movie didn't get nominated for Best Picture. It is criminal that this movie did not get nominated for nothing. Literally nothing. That is so criminal to me. Night of the Living Dead on Criterion. And Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? This is the other Coen Brothers movie that I have. I thought I only had two Coen Brothers movies, but nope, I have this one. So yeah, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou is the other one, and I'm just gonna shovel these movies back because they're kind of getting on my nerves. Old Boy. Okay, I've just got movies falling right behind me. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Paths of Glory. Pearl. Perfect Blue, that's a great one to show to the kids. Great movie to show to the kids, you know. Pig. Point Break. It was never about the money, man. It was about us against the system. The Possessor. Not seen it, but I have it. Pulp Fiction. Power Rangers. It's alright. The Punisher Collection. I really like the first Punisher. Well, I don't really like the first Punisher movie, but it's a decent movie. It's a decent action movie. It's a decent comic book movie. The second one I haven't seen. Raging Bull. The Raid 1 and 2. I love The Raid 1. It's one of my favourite action movies of all time. It's one of my favourite movies of all time. I think it is just top tier. It's the definition of almost perfect. If the story was a little bit better, it would be an almost perfect movie. The Raid 2 is far too long. The story is not that great, but the action is absolutely fantastic. Rambo, the fourth one. I haven't got the others. Ready Player One. I'm just gonna get the rest of this pile. It saves me leaning down and. Okay, this is just. It's getting too much now. Okay, just movies. Just stay over there, please. It's got a huge pile of movies just right behind me. Okay. Wreck. Great movie. Wreck 2. I really like this movie, but I'm not that big on the twist. Reign of Fire. Reservoir Dogs. The Ring. Good movie. I do want to pick up the American version because I do prefer it, but The Ring is still a good movie. Or Ringu, technically it's called. RoboCop. Rocky. The only Rocky movie I have, because why would I own the others? Rollerball. The Running Man. That's terrible. And Saving Private Ryan. Great movie. Saw. Probably the only Saw movie really worth watching. Saw 2. Actually, Saw 2 is pretty good. Saw 3. Saw 4. God, we're getting really bad now. Saw 5. Fucking hell, this movie's terrible, isn't it? Why do I have it? I don't know. I guess sometimes I just want to kind of Saw binge. Saw 6. A lot of people really praise this Saw movie. I think it's super just fine. It's an okay Saw movie. It's nowhere near as good as the first two. Saw 3D. Wow, this is just where they just stop giving a shit, really. Why do you have it? Because I don't know. I just like binging Saw movies sometimes. And Saw X. You know what? This one's actually really good. I'll probably say this is probably like this. You know, this actually might be the best Saw movie, come to think about it. It's a really good movie. So, yeah. Scary Movie Trilogy comes with Scary Movie 2, and Scary Movie 3. The only 3 worth watching, the other 2 just not really that great. And I wouldn't even say the second one's that good. Scary Movie 1 is probably the best one. And Scary Movie 3 is just kind of a guilty pleasure, but you know. Scary Movie 2 is just kind of meh. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Talk about my childhood, man. I used to watch this movie all the time as a kid. Absolutely love it. Scream Collection comes with Scream 1, 2, and 3. I don't have the 4th one, or the 5th, or the 6th. I'm not sure if there's the 7th one out yet. I'm pretty sure that's the next one coming out. But yeah, I only have these 3. But I've seen the first one. I absolutely love the first Scream movie. I haven't seen any of the others, but I'll have to get on that eventually. Shaun of the Dead. You showed that earlier. I know. I bought it before I bought the collection, okay? Okay. Fucking hell. The Shining. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna burst your brains in. Sicario. The Silence of the Lambs. Sin City. Sinister, one of the best horror movies to come out in recent time. Well, I say recent time, it was literally like 12 years ago now. Fucking hell. Snatch. Soul. Great movie. Spawn. And Speed. Spider-Man trilogy on 4K. Just rewatched the first one recently. Really like the first one. The second one is one of my favourite movies of all time. I love the second movie. The third movie is kind of a guilty pleasure. But, yeah. It's not terrible. Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home, Spider-Man No Way Home, probably the best of the Tom Holland trilogy, either this one or Homecoming. Really don't like Far From Home that much. Spider-Man Into Spider-Verse might be my favourite Spider-Man movie other than Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, I actually haven't seen this one yet. I know, it's criminal, but I haven't seen it. Split, great movie. Stand By Me, one of my favourite movies, love it. Step Brothers, probably my favourite comedy. Super, if you like Kick-Ass, you'll like this movie. It's very James Gunnish. The Suicide Squad, speaking of James Gunn. Suicide Squad Hell to Pay. The Talented Mr. Ripley. Taken, the only one worth watching. Why would I own the other two? Tarzan. Taxi Driver, probably my favourite Martin Scorsese movie. Great movie. TMNT 2014. TMNT Out of the Shadows. Just pick these last few movies up. The Terminator, classic. Terminator 2, one of my favourite movies of all time. Probably in my top 10 movies of all time. Might even be in my top 5 movies of all time. It's great. They Live. The Thing, one of my favourite movies of all time. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, or Part 2. Not just 2. And This Is England. Great movie. Fantastic. 4. Training Day. King Kong ain't got shit on me. Tomb Raider. Total Recall. See the party you got. Trainspotting. Great movie. Talk about a movie that'll never make you want to do drugs. The Transporter. 2-movie collection. 2 of my favourite action movies. Just stupid, dumb fun. Tropic Thunder. Actually, I think, come to think of it, this might be my favourite comedy. Either this or Step Brothers. Great movie. Turbo Kid. I couldn't think for a sec. Turbo Kid. Pretty much Mad Max on a bike. It's a good movie. Us. Viva Vendetta. Van Helsing. Bit of a guilty pleasure. Oh god. Okay. Last couple movies here. Venom. Terrible movie. I don't know why I have it. I liked it when I first watched it, and then I rewatched it and I hated it. Wanted. Bit of a guilty pleasure. Not a terrible movie, but a bit of a guilty pleasure. The Warriors. Great movie. Come out to play. Great movie. Watchmen. Director's cut. Watchmen, the ultimate cut. Why do I still have the director's cut? Because I'm not always going to be in the mood to watch a 3.5 cut of Watchmen, but this is the 4K version, and I wanted to see what it looked like on 4K. I do really like Watchmen though. It's probably my favourite Zack Snyder. It's probably my favourite Zack Snyder movie. Whiplash, pretty much a perfect movie. Absolutely love it. Absolutely adore it. Great movie. The Wrestler, pretty much a perfect movie. Absolutely love it. Absolutely adore it. Wonder Woman, good movie. I like it. I don't absolutely love it, but it's a good movie. X, great movie. Triple X, probably I'm going to get rid of that movie. And finally, for the movies on their own, we have Zombieland, classic. Okay, to finish this video off, I have a few box sets here. So yeah, we're just gonna show them now. The Batman Complete Animated Series comes with every single episode of the Batman Animated Series. It also comes with the 2 movies. It comes with Batman Mask of the Phantasm, and it comes with Batman and Mr. Freeze Sub-Zero. We have the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Comes with all 3 Lord of the Rings movies. This is just the theatrical cuts, not the extended. The Man with No Name trilogy comes with Sergio Leone trilogy, comes with Fistful of Dollars for a few dollars more, and The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Lahane, this just comes with a book and the 4K version of Lahane, or Lahan, or whatever it is. The Predator 3 movie collection, I have seen all 3 of these movies. Actually, I haven't seen Predator 2 all the way through, but I've seen Predator and Predators. Predator 1, it's one of my favourite movies of all time. It's a classic. Predator 2, and then Predators is... but, yeah. It's the trilogy pack. I don't mind watching them on the odd occasion. You know, when I watch the first Predator movie, I just sometimes get in the mood to watch the second and third one. But yeah, I don't have Prey. I do want to get it eventually. And then we have the Planet of the Apes trilogy, or the Caesar trilogy. It comes with Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Dawn of... It comes with Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and War for the Planet of the Apes. Love all three of these movies. I would say Dawn is my favourite, Rise is my second favourite, and then War is probably my least favourite. I think War has a really good first hour, but I think the last hour of the movie just gets a little bit too carried away, but it's not that bad. It's still a really good movie. All three of these are very, very good movies. Very happy to own them. This is, yeah, this is... The Predator one is on 4K, so is this as well. Scarface comes in like a VHS box set thing, supposed to look like VHS. It also comes with a card. Came with a sticker as well, but I lost that. And it comes with a poster, which I put in a drawer somewhere, so yeah. But yeah, Scarface, supposed to look like a VHS type thing. The Superman 5-film collection comes with Superman the movie, Superman 2 and Superman 3, Superman 4 Quest for Peace, and Superman Returns. Really only bought this for the first two movies. Superman 3 is pretty bad. Superman 4 The Quest for Peace is horrendous. And Superman Returns ain't the worst thing in the world. Like, some people really hate that movie. I just think it's kind of, meh. You know, I don't really care much for it. Oh, this ain't a box set, but it's like a steelbook that I have that I just keep separate from all the other movies. But we have X-Men Origins Wolverine steelbook. This is actually quite rare now. It goes for a pretty penny online, but I've always kept it because I think it looks really cool. But yeah, great steelbook. Terrible movie, but a great steelbook. It was one of those movies I bought when I was younger. I would have never bought this movie now. And then we have... Oh, wait, no, never mind. Actually, no, speaking of X-Men, we have X-Men Collection. Comes with 8 X-Men films. Comes with X-Men, which is a really good movie. X-Men 2, which is a great movie. Might be my favourite X-Men movie outside of Logan. Comes with X-Men The Last Stand. Comes with X-Men Origins Wolverine again. Comes with X-Men First Class, which I think is a great movie. Comes with X-Men The Wolverine, which I think is a super underrated movie. X-Men Days of Future Past, which is a great movie. And X-Men Apocalypse, which I haven't seen. So, yeah. And then finally, to finish this video off, we have The Walking Dead Complete Collection, Seasons 1 through 7. I love the first 6 seasons, but Season 7 is pretty meh to me. And Season 8, I'm really not a big fan of. Season 9, I do really like. I do want to buy Season 9 on Blu-ray. Season 10 and 11, I don't even want to bother buying. But yeah, that's why I don't own Season 8. Or Season 10 or 11, and why I want to buy Season 9. But yeah, Walking Dead, probably my favourite show of all time. But that's it, that's everything. That's all my Blu-rays. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below some movies that if there's any movies in here that you want me to review or talk about. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.